William H. McRaven, the New York Times best-selling author of Make Your Bed, has written a memoir titled Sea Stories. In the prologue, he defines sea stories as tales of epic adventures recounted by sailors, usually told over a bottle of rum, with good friends and good intentions. And this book is exactly that. So strap on your life preserver and plunge into a remarkable autobiography by an amazing man who led an extraordinary life. McRaven has been involved in some of the most famous military missions to date, including the capture of Saddam Hussein, the rescue of Captain Phillips, and the capture of Osama bin Laden. But the story actually starts with a young Bill McRaven, who was an Air Force brat. His father had been a fighter pilot during World War II and then served at the Supreme Headquarters with NATO at the height of the Cold War. Bill grew up surrounded by valiant men whose stories of aerial combat, secret missions, and espionage fueled his childhood imagination. At the age of 22, he endured training as a Navy SEAL, where only 33 out of 155 enlisted survived what is probably the toughest training in the military. He writes, "For the next 37 years, I was never as cold, as wet, or as exhausted as during Hell Week, and knew that whatever challenges I faced, I was tough enough to make it." The book, divided into chapters by specific missions, recounts the many dangerous assignments he and his crew carried out. And ironically, the ones that nearly cost him his life were not the secret missions in enemy territory, but rather the training exercises right in his own backyard. Bill continued to scuba dive into dangerous waters, jump out of airplanes at 15,000 feet, and fast rope from helicopters well into his 40s. And as he went up in rank, he moved from the battlefield to the operations center, where he tracked all his units around the globe, watching their action videos in real time. The bonds of trust that existed among these men who risked their lives in service to their country came from an abiding faith in their commanders, their training, and their cause. These intrepid men are unsung heroes who place duty and honor above all else. This book serves as a reminder that brave men are keeping watch at night. Sea Stories is well written, a real page-turner. Admiral McRaven is a gifted wordsmith as he describes spine-tingling, death-defying missions into enemy territory that read like an adventure novel. Except we must remind ourselves that they are all true. If you like novelists like Tom Clancy or Lee Childs, you'll love Sea Stories. I highly recommend this book and give it 5 stars. Until next time, I'm Irene Consiglio.